What's going on, guys, and welcome back to my channel for episode number 84 of this Pentagon challenge. If you have not watched last Friday's episode, go off the video, go and watch it. It's a great episode, and there's gonna be some spoilers coming in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we won the MLS Cup last time. We won the Supporter Shield. We are now about to embark in the CONCACAF Champions League, the third of the 5 trophies that I need to win to complete this challenge. Inter Miami, American teams in the whole don't necessarily have the best history in this competition. I will show you that later. But luckily, in the first round, we've managed to draw a team from Costa Rica. Let's get into it. So then, guys, the first thing I wanted to update you on was the transfer update. We've not really done any business. We didn't draft anybody. The draft was awful this year. Not a lot of great talent coming out of America, to be perfectly transparent. What we have done is one bit of business. We've managed to bring in 2 players, really. Denilson Ceballos is a youngster, 17 years of age, Mexican guy, almost a potential 5-star potential, good little player. Came through our youth academy. We've brought him into the first team. Well, we've promoted him to the first team, but he's now sort of playing games for Fort Lauderdale as well. Good little player. I think he could turn into a good little prospect. However, unfortunately, with him being 17, fingers crossed we're not here to actually see him develop into the prospect that he could well be. Great tackling, great marking, great heading. He's got everything that he needs as a centre-back. Good anticipation, solid bravery, good concentration, good positioning. He's okay physically as well. Not too bad, but I don't think he will get too close to our starting 11. The other one, Dan Williams, who's come in on loan from Aston Villa, very much will get into our starting 11. He's a good little player, former Manchester United trainee, another Welshman to come alongside Jamin Chessel. He is now at Aston Villa, now finds himself on loan with us. He's been capped 42 times by the Wales under-21s, but somehow hasn't made the cut for Wales at international level. I think he's a great little player. He's a fantastic ball mover, which is exactly what this team needed. Great first touch. His passing's okay. I brought him in for his mentals, his teamwork, his work rate, his positioning, his decision-making, his balance. He's going to be able to find killer passes, tries killer balls often, gets forward whenever possible. It's exactly what I needed. Someone to drive through the midfield. That's exactly what I needed, and that is exactly why we have picked him up. In terms of competitions, we've not started the MLS yet. That starts in 8 days. And obviously we've not started the Lamar Hunt US Open Cup. Again, with the League Cup, none of that's all started. We have the CONCACAF Champions League before that. If we go on to the Champions League, and if we take a look at matches, can we see the schedule? No. Let's just go into the fixtures. So we are taking on this team from Costa Rica. Can I just see stages? Yeah, here we go. Right, these are all the matches in the CONCACAF Champions League. This is the first round. So the main teams I am worried about are the teams from Mexico. I think having had a good year against some of the teams in the MLS, I'm not as worried about them. Pachua, who beat us in a game earlier last year, I'm worried about them. Club America, I'm worried about them. And Pumas, I'm very, very worried about them. This team, Deportivo Toluca, not as worried. I've definitely heard of the other 3, so that's probably why I'm more worried about them. But there's plenty of games. It's a complete round robin. You don't know who you're going to come up against, so I'm not going to spend too much time thinking about that. It is a 2-legged competition. Let's go in and familiarize ourselves with the rules. In the first round, the winners qualify for the quarterfinals. Everything seems pretty straightforward. Away goals are used if scores are level at 90 minutes. Oh yeah, it's a 2-legged affair. And penalty shootouts if it's still level. Okay, pretty straightforward. In terms of games so far pre-season, I've been rotating a lot. We've lost 3 of the 4. We've lost to Orlando City, we lost to the Red Bulls, lost to the Philadelphia Union. So it's not been a great preseason, but I'm not focused on preseason. And to be perfectly transparent, I'm not focused on the MLS either. We need this CONCACAF Champions League in the bag. So this is the team we are taking on. I can only see 2 of their players. Orlando Sinclair, he looks okay. He's pretty old, 32 years of age. And Pablo Calderon, again, another real player, 32 years of age for him as well. Looks like he's done a little bit of bouncing around South America and now finds himself in Costa Rica. We should dominate this team, but you never want to take things too lightly in terms of continental competition. That's the word I was looking for. So this is the team for today. You can kind of see we've balanced things out a little bit more now. No real superstars in this team, but a lot more balance. So Arthur's in goal. Medine is at right back for today's game. Latoro, Colazo, and Zimmerman complete the back four. Williams comes in as that DLP. Sidmar Fernando as the Mazzala. Berisha, Buzio, Chessel as the three behind the striker. And then Ilyas El-Moussaoui up top on his ones. So let's submit the team. Let's get into the game. What I am going to do, guys, is I'm going to give you like a brief highlights package. Because there's two legs, I kind of want to show you guys both the legs. So we're going to get into this, and I will show you what happens after, when there's a highlight, basically. Let's get into it. Good header clear. Buzio is going to pick up this ball. It's 2v2 here. Can we get an extra bit of support? No, he gets tackled. Moussaoui's going to pick that ball up, though. He's got the runners beyond. Sidmar Fernando, long ranger. Oh, he's rifled it against the crossbar just 2 minutes in. That came from a corner for the opposition. Ooh, early warning signs, potentially. Good goal kick into Chessel. Back to Williams then, the man on loan from Villa. Into Chessel, Welshman to Welshman. Advancing forward, goes out to Zimmerman on the left. Come on, boys. Good cross here. Good cross. Come on. Into the penalty area. That is a good tackle. Sidmar Fernando picks up the ball. Edge of the area. Williams. Oh, well, Ilyas El-Moussaoui. He's redirected it. The Welshman had a shot. Moussaoui's up, and I think he's got his head on that. Inside 7 minutes. Puts into Miami a goal up. Obviously, it's an away goal as well, so that's fantastic. Good tackle there from Ramirez. Sidmar Fernando gets it. Gives it to the edge. Oh, that is a great bit of redirection from El-Moussaoui there. Heading that one inside the post, giving us that away goal that we do need, guys. Very good lead, very good first 7 minutes of this game. Good interception for Latoro, into Buzio, back to Williams. Drives forward, into Berisha. He's going to have the overlap on the right-hand side. Here it comes. Driving forward, into Berisha. Buzio on the edge. Oh, that is liquid football, as Alan Partridge would have said. 2 goals inside the first 25 minutes. It's kind of what I expected. We are in cruise control. We are very much in the lead. Couple more, and this one will be game, set, and match. Williams with this free kick into the area. Gets cleared, as I said. Couple more goals in this one. I probably won't even need to show you the second leg. You can kind of see from this one, we are very much in control of things. Williams into Chessel. Square ball. Oh, goes for it himself. We're very much in control of things, guys. I'll see you for the next highlight. One more maybe just before halftime. Williams into El-Moussaoui. Out to Medina on the right-hand side. Back to Williams. Oh, is that intercepted by Jimenez? It is. Is this an opportunity for the home side? No. Latoro steps in and wins that ball. Sidmar Fernando up into Buzio, who's in loads of space here. Moussaoui's just inside him. The tackle goes in. That's a great challenge. I thought the referee may have gone for a penalty there. I don't know if we have VAR down in Costa Rica. Maybe. At the CONCACAF Champions League level, we do. They're playing some nice stuff. We're putting the pressure on, but they're playing around us relatively nicely. I know it's in their own third here. We're putting pressure on still. Jimenez. I'm worried about that Jimenez. I think he's going to get sent off. Buzio, interesting tackle. Wins it. El-Moussaoui. Yes. Early it's El-Moussaoui. I was holding on because I thought there might be a goal at the end of this. And that is a devastating counter-attack from us. Great interception. Great pressing from Buzio here. Wins the ball off the guy dilly-dallying on the ball. Great through ball as well. Picking out the forward and absolutely rifles that in at the near post. Goalkeeper, no chance. 3-0 into Miami. We're passing this around superbly as well. Goes out to Medine on the right-hand side. Going to go back to Williams. Welshman then. Can he do something? Ball in. El-Moussaoui. Hat-trick. 3rd goal of the season. Game, set, and match. We have this done and dusted. Unfortunately, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just calm the rest of the game. Because at this point, there's no real point in showing you the second leg. We're 4-0 up at halftime in the first leg. The other team's not had a shot yet. We've got 4 away goals. I don't see this changing, so I'm just going to stay with you for the rest of the game, and we're going to talk about things this season. Obviously, the objective, Chessel, Palazzo almost with that header at the near post. Things aren't going to change too much for us this season. Obviously, the main goal is going to be the CONCACAF Champions League. However, I'm not necessarily holding my breath on it. I'm not pinning all my hopes on it. So we still do need to perform in the MLS. Obviously, I'm not worried about preseason in the slightest. Chessel, oof, he cannot shoot. The priority will be to do well in the MLS. Obviously, we have to make sure that we don't get sacked from our job. So continue things in the MLS, continue the retention program of defense. There you go, that's the word. The defense of our MLS Cup and the Eastern Conference title. Berisha, he's not been great preseason. Getting to 32 may well have been too much for him. His contract expires at the end of this season, so if things don't necessarily go the way we need it to go, we will be able to bring in a new designated international player. Is that a free kick, really? Yellow card for a shoulder barge, no shot. Luckily, we were taking him off anyway. El Massawi's been on a hat-trick, you know, fair play. We don't have Cardona on the bench, so let's bring on Ethan for Berisha. Let's bring on Pat Talbot for... I think Williams has been moving the ball fantastic, but we'll make that change there. Keep his legs fresh. Obviously, we do have MLS games coming up. Zimmerman with this throw is a poor one. Ceballos obviously making his Inter Miami debut here, the youngster. He's come in to play out right back, only because he's slightly more mobile than some of the others. Long ball up to Buzio, wins it, back to Williams. Options for him in front of him. Sidmar Fernando and Williams in the central midfield spots, I think really makes us so much more dynamic. The ability to pass the ball is going to be massive for us. As Berisha heads that one just wide. I think we're going to hopefully make better opportunities. Now we've got better passes of the ball and more dynamic players in those midfield spots. Street and Talbot and stuff, they're okay. But the players that we've managed to bring in and put in those spots, I think are much better now. Also frees up some of the other players. We can rotate. Buzio can play there. Sidmar Fernando can play there. We can kind of mix and match where we want players to go. And having that versatility in the squad is absolutely massive. After this highlight, I will also take off Ilyas El-Massawi. He's already got his hat-trick for me. I don't need him to burn himself out. As Hernandez is in here, and Arthur with a big save. That's the first shot that we've given to our visitors. Chessel's also blowing. Let's make the change. We'll bring on Sam Nunes up top. I can't make any more. So maybe I won't be taking Ilyas El-Massawi off. Maybe I didn't need to bring on Talbot in central midfield instead. Sinclair with this corner. Palazzo, the giant, gets it clear. Buzio is going to pick this one up. He's been very good this game from central attacking midfield. Driving forward. He's got men inside him. Crosses it over. It gets decanioed clear. Unbelievable scenes. Cincinnati are only 1-0 up against that team as well. You'd imagine they'd absolutely annihilate them back in the US, but you never know. You never know in these Continental Cup competitions. Talbot with this free kick. He's got 17 for free kicks, boys and girls. You wouldn't know it looking at that one. I think at this stage, 4-0 up away from home, 4 away goals in Continental competition. As I said, guys, I don't think you need to see this second leg. One more. Can we get one more before full time? Wallop. That is a massive clearance. Latoro. Talbot. Out to the youngster, Ceballos. Can he do something with it? Crosses. Massawi. Ilyas El-Massawi gets up, nods in his 4th of the game and our 5th goal. As I said, putting this one very much beyond doubt. Nice little cross into the penalty area from the youngster here. Picking him out, good run from him, and that's a great header at the near post. He's not necessarily consistent, but he's fantastic in these big games. We get the 5-0 victory. Dan Williams made his competitive debut, and so did Denilson Ceballos, which is great for us to get those done and dusted. Very good win. Let's keep this running. So as I said, a bit of a ropey pre-season, but kicking things off with a 5-0 victory in the CONCAF Champions League. Better things could not have happened. So what I'm going to do, guys, as we are absolutely smashing them, I'll come back for the quarterfinals of the CONCACAF Champions League. It looks like we've qualified for it. The games are going to be in a little bit of time. So whenever they fall is when I will bring you guys back. If you have enjoyed today's video, guys, don't forget to drop a like on it down below. Subscribe to the channel if you are new around here as we try to complete leg number 3 of this Pentagon challenge. I'll be back for another video on this series at Wednesday 5 p.m. Make sure you are here for that. But until next time, guys, take care and I'll see you very soon.